Hey guys, my name is Steven from Clutch Pythons, and today I want to do the first video in a series of 5 videos of the 5 best ball pythons for beginner breeders. And today, that ball python is the Crystal. All right, so as you can see here, I've got my boy Fortune, and he is a crystal ball python. He was one of the first male ball python breeders that I purchased. And the crystal, as you might know, is made up of the Mojave and the special gene. And it is part of the Blueeyed leucistic complex. Now, what makes this ball python so special is even though it has genes that are made up of the Blueeyed Lucy complex, it itself, as you can see, is not a Blueeyed leucistic. It does have blue eyes, and in fact, the eyes are amazing. They're blue, green, white. They have a variety of color because of the eye stripe. But you can pair it with other ball pythons, and those genes that it's paired with will actually be reflected in the phenotype. You'll be able to see the change in the genes. Now, this boy bred for me really well. He did a good job. I bred him with one female, a lesser, and I produced a couple of his babies. And I'll show his babies a little bit later on. Now, one of the reasons why I think this guy is a good ball python to start off with is because I was able to buy him for $180 as an adult proven male ball python. $180 is amazing. I realize not everybody's going to be able to get that deal. I got it in the off season, in the winter time, but he has proven to be just an amazing ball python. You can see the Mojave keyholes, but because of the special, it gives it this amazing color. Perfectly white belly all the way down, and this boy has a great temperament. Now, since he has the special and the Mojave gene, you can pair either one of those genes up with something else in the Blueeyed leucistic complex, and just about every gene will produce a blue-eyed snake that it's paired up with. Now, I realize that doesn't always hold true, but if you're looking to get into ball pythons, Blueeyed leucistics are a great animal to start off with, and especially if this guy, for instance, if I paired him up with a Mojave or a special, I could get Blueeyed leucistic snakes. I could get exact copies of him, and I could get individually either the Mojave or the special gene. Now, one of the cons about this snake is that the special gene is not by itself particularly amazing to look at. It looks just a little bit better than a normal ball python, but it's not particularly unique. However, when combined with other genes, it can produce some great animals. In fact, one of the animals right now that's been being paired up with is the clown, because the special gene acts as an enhancer gene. So it's actually a great gene to have in your collection. So I'm going to go ahead and put this guy away. Goodbye, Fortune 500. There we go. I'm going to put this guy away and look at what his babies look like, because I actually have two babies left over that have not sold that are a product of him. So when we're talking about the special gene, like I said, it's not by itself particularly amazing to look at, but it does have some markers to let you know that it is in fact special. Now here's one of Fortune 500's babies. If he'll come out and take a look, let us look at his face. Let's see. Here we go. Now you can look at him and notice that on the sides there is a very high white along the sides of the snake. And also, particularly around the alien heads, the white goes up quite a ways. Now this little guy, it might be a little hard to see, but the special gene is considered to be an enhancer gene. So the yellow on top is a little bit more yellow than a normal, and the yellows on the sides are a little bit greater as well. They have a very white belly, and this guy, I'm not sure about other specials, but this guy has quite a few alien heads. And when you pair him up with the next snake that I'll show you, you get the crystal. The next snake that I have here is a Mojave. And this is a Mojave female. And this, you can get actually a lot of variation in Mojave, but this girl has a lot of yellow in her. Quite a bit, actually. And you can see her, she doesn't have, her alien heads are very much in the shape of keyholes. There we go. Great coloring, deep yellows, deep Mojave, I guess you could say, as well. Just a fantastic animal. What I love about the Mojave is they're very distinguishable between the normal ball python. And when you hatch these out, they just look fantastic. They come in all different colors as far as like being deep darks, or even lighters. But they just look great. And so when you're thinking about breeding and how much you'll be able to get back from it, the specials and Mojaves, you're not going to get top dollar for them. You're not going to get, $500-600 for them, but you will get a decent return on your investment, especially if you consider if you bred a special to a normal, none of your babies would be normal. They would all either be special or Mojave. And it's because of those reasons that I talked to you about today, between the cost, just how beautiful the snake looks, all of the babies not being normal, and just the fact that it produces such quality looking snakes. Those are the reasons why I think that the crystal is one of the top 5 ball pythons for beginner breeders. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you subscribe, and we'll see you next time.